皆さんおはようございます。Thank you for joining me. This is the Japanese Easy News article of the day where we break down easy Japanese news for you so you can study Japanese. And our article for the day, today is December 2nd, 2025, 2025年12月2日でございます。So for our title today, we have 東北大学2027年から留学生の授業料を高くする。So, 東北大学 is Tohoku University. Tohoku is a region of Japan, the northeastern region of Japan. So, 東北大学, Tohoku University. We have a space, so that's our main topic. And what about that topic? 2027年から. So, 年 being years. So, from the year 2027, and the from is から here. Then, 留学生の留学生 is international students and something about them. 留学生の授業料. So 授業 is classes, 授業. And 料 is fees or expenses. So how much you have to pay for classes. And then を高くする. So 高い is high. And then when we combine it with く and followed by suru, that is making something high. So we do it so that it is high. So in this case, it is to increase. So Tohoku University, they are increasing the amount of money you have to pay for classes, or the fees for classes, for international students starting in 2027. Okay, let's jump into our vocabulary list from the article. We have Tohoku, which is the Tohoku region. If you look at the kanji, it means the eastern and the north region. So it's a northeastern region of Japan, but even in English, it's often called the Tohoku region. And then we have Daigaku, which is a college or a university. There is also a university called Tohoku Daigaku, so the Tohoku University. And we have 留学生. Those of you who've been studying from Genki, even in lesson 1, you should know a lot of these. So it's finally paid off, all those useless vocabulary words you thought you learned in lesson 1. But 留学生 is an international student. Then we have 授業. 授業 is class. And then 料. So this is something you can add to the end of a noun to mean like the fee or the charge or expenses that you have to pay for something. So in this article, we actually have it right after 授業. So 授業料 would be the expenses or the amount it costs for classes. 授業料. And we have 国立大学 is a national university. So one that is funded and sponsored by the state. National University. Then we have 大学院 would be a graduate school. 修士課程 is a master's program for a master's degree. 研究 is research. 生活 is like someone's daily life. And 将来 is future or in the future.
日本の大学で勉強する留学生の授業料のニュースです。国立大学の東北大学は2027年4月から留学生の授業料を高くすると言いました。大学の留学生と大学院の修士課程の留学生は1年の授業料が90万円になります。日本の学生の 1.7 倍です。留学生だけ高くするのは国立大学で初めてです。東北大学は留学生の研究や生活を良くするためにお金を使います。素晴らしい留学生がたくさん集まるようにしたいですと話しました。東北大学だけではありません。広島大学も将来留学生の授業料を高くしたいと考えています。
Okay, let's jump right into our article here.
日本の大学で勉強する留学生の授業料のニュースです。
Okay, so 日本の大学で So 日本 Japan, we can also say 日本 but NHK always uses 日本 the more nationalistic America way of saying Japan. So 日本の大学 universities and then at 日本の大学で勉強する留学生 So all of this up to this point is describing what kind of 留学生 we have. So 留学生 being international students. So international students who study 勉強する at 日本の大学 at Japanese universities の授業料 So 授業料 is fees for classes. We've already discussed this a few times, but the amount of money they have to pay for classes for international students that study in Japan. And then のニュースです So this is news about the class fees for international students that study in Japanese universities.
国立大学の東北大学は2027年4月から留学生の授業料を高くすると言いました。
Yeah. So 国立大学の東北大学は So 国立大学はan international, or sorry, not international, a national university. So 国立 means established by the government or the country. So 国立大学の東北大学 So 東北 University, which is a national university, は2027年4月から So 2027年 is the year 2027. Then we have 4月から So from April of 2027. And this kara is that's from or starting in April of 2027. 留学生の授業料 So 留学生 international students and 授業料 is their class fees を高くする So just like in our title, 高くする to increase or to raise を高くすると言いました So Tohoku University said that, and then what did they say? Everything from here, boom. So they said they are going to increase the class fees for international students starting in April of 2027, so 2 years from now.
大学の留学生と大学院の修士課程の留学生は1年の授業料が90万円になります。
Okay. 大学の留学生と So 大学の留学生 would be the international students of the university or at the university. と So we're talking about international students at the university and 大学院の修士課程の留学生 So all of this is describing what kind of 留学生 we have here. So international students under master's programs, 修士課程 that are at the 大学院 which is the graduate school. So 大学 is college or university. 大学院 would be the graduate school. So international students at the university and international students who are doing master's programs at the graduate school は So both of these are our main topic here. 1年の授業料が So 1年 being 1 year or a single year. And then 授業料 class fees. So class fees for a single year が90万円になります。So 90万円 So 1 man would be 10,000 yen. 90万 would be 900,000 yen. So 10,000 yen, 900,000 yen. Which little over $9,000, right? So actually right now it's a lot less, but that's okay. So 90万円 900,000 yen になります So will become 900,000 yen. So for international students of the university and international students in master's programs in the graduate school. That's the word I'm looking for. Will have a yearly class fees, or will have yearly class fees of, or their class fees will become 900,000 yen.
日本の学生の 1.7 倍です。
Okay, 日本の学生. So 日本の学生 would be Japanese students. 日本の学生の 1.7 倍. So by, we've run into this one a lot in some previous articles. This means times. So this amount, this 900,000 yen, is 1.7 times 1.7 bai of Japanese students. So foreign students or international students will be paying 1.7 times that of Japanese students.
留学生だけ高くするのは国立大学で初めてです。
Okay, 留学生だけ. So 留学生 is once again international students. This だけ means only. So 留学生だけ高くする. So increasing only for international students. And then because we can't take a verb and make it into our topic without a particle, we use the particle no to turn this into a noun. So the thing of increasing the amount for just international students は is 国立大学で初めてです。So 国立大学で be in a national university. This is saying where we are at. So in a national university, this is 初めて. 初めて being the first time, and then です. So increasing for only international students, this would be the first time that had been done at a national university.
東北大学は留学生の研究や生活を良くするためにお金を使います。
All right, so we're going to break this one down into different pieces here. So we have 東北大学は. So this is our main topic here. And then we are kind of cheating. We're going to connect it with the verb here at the end. と話しました. So they are saying something. And then all of this within these quotes is what they are saying. So 留学生の研究や生活を良くするためにお金を使います。So 留学生の研究や生活. So both of these 研究 and 生活 are something owned by the international students, which is 研究 is research and 生活 is daily life. So the daily life and research of international students を so that's our object. We're doing something to that. 良くする. So we have our e adjective e, which means good. When we conjugate it, we have to use yoi. So we go yoi and then 良くする. Once again, this is that する to make something good. So in order to make better the research and daily life of international students, and then this ために is like in order to do that thing. So in order to make the research and daily life of international students better, お金を使います. So お金 is money. お it's what we are doing something to. And 使います is 使う to use. So this money will be used to improve the research and the daily lives of international students. That's what they're saying. Right? Yeah.
素晴らしい留学生がたくさん集まるようにしたいですと話しました。
Okay. 素晴らしい留学生が 素晴らしい is wonderful or great. 素晴らしい留学生 wonderful international students がたくさん集まる. So 集まる is to gather or to get together, to have a group of people. And then たくさん is a lot. So many or wonderful international students gather together. ようにしたい. So this is ようにする here. So with する That is to make it so that this happens. So make it so that many wonderful international students gather here or come here. And then this suru is in the I form, so we would like to. So we would like to make it so that many wonderful international students gather together. That's what this したいです does there. And then the と話しました is what they said, right?
東北大学だけではありません。
Okay, 東北大学だけ means only 東北 University. And then we have ではありません. So ではありません is the same as じゃありません or じゃないです or じゃない, which means not. It's our negative des here. So this is not only Tohoku University. There are also other people who are saying this or saying they're going to do this, right?
広島大学も将来留学生の授業料を高くしたいと考えています。
So, 広島大学も So 広島大学 Hiroshima University も would be also 将来 is in the future 留学生の授業料 International Students Class Fees を高くしたい So once again 高くする and then we're taking that する putting it in the Thai form. We would like to increase the class fees for international students in the future. And then と考えています So 考えています is we are thinking or considering, right? So Hiroshima University is also thinking, saying they would like to increase the class fees for international students in the future. So interesting little politics and stuff kind of going on. This has never happened before in Japan with international students, but there's a lot of friction between some international or foreigners living in Japan and the Japanese. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate you. Thank you for liking and subscribing and hitting that bell so you're notified daily when these come out. Sorry that the schedule hasn't been really consistent as far as time when these are released. I'm fitting them in whenever I can, and my lessons with my tutor students, they kind of vary. So I appreciate your patience, but I am trying to get these out every single weekday for you so you can keep up your study in Japanese. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I will plan on seeing you tomorrow. また明日.